Hi, everybody. And next up is a video of a blogger from a YouTube channel called Southern Life. I suggest you subscribe to that channel and watch his videos. He's doing a great job, a great work. He had actually moved here to Alabama. He actually white, like the most Cubans, blue eyes and stuff. But as soon as they saw his dad that looked like me, everything went downhill. Watch his explanation. It's exactly what we're going through.
As I need to be towards you because it wasn't a pretty experience, you know? It wasn't pretty. To be exact on what happened in Alabama, and a lot of you guys have been asking this, a lot happened. Enough where you could write a book or write a movie. But to summarize it, my father came to visit. We were going to build a shed together. Everything was going good. When my father came, everything took a bad turn. I have a white complexion. Katie's from Michigan. So we were able to slide underneath the radar. But when my dad came to visit, he looked Spanish. And, we would go to the same stores we'd always go to. And everybody changed. We went to the restaurant we always went to. And it took like 3 hours to get our meal. So it was very clear that when we were with my dad, my dad came to visit us. And when my dad was there, that they were treating him and us differently because of his complexion, which is, very dark, Spanish. So I realized that my dad is everything, man. That's my man right there. That's my life, bro. And if you can't respect him, I can't respect you. So at the end of the day, we left. Alabama, and because my dad said he didn't want to fly back, he wanted me to drive him back. Bro, I do whatever my dad wants, I do it. He wanted to go to Alabama, I paid a plane ticket and brought him to Alabama. My sister did. Somebody paid for it. He didn't pay for it. And then we paid for the plane ticket. And then we paid for the plane ticket. What's that? We came. And when he wanted to leave, he says, I don't want to fly back. Not a problem. Whatever he does, I do it because he's my dad. And I love him. So I drove him back. When I drove him back, there's people that were chasing me out to rob me. And I knew they were going to rob me. It wasn't a surprise to me. And that was their opportunity. And no matter how much I tried to prevent that from happening, it was going to happen either way. So I get back from taking my dad, I get back. And I tell the police department, I said, hey, I got robbed. I didn't call the cops because I live on High Country Road. I wanted the neighbors see the cops and think I'm snitching or something, Like they already knew what was up either way, but I played a different way. So I went to the police department, and the Millbrook Police Department told me, look here, boy, you ain't from around here, are you? Maybe if you go back to Florida where you're from, you'll be safer with your people. Because we're not going to waste our resources to protect the community of Alabama. We can't spend our resources to protect a Mexican because you ain't from here. And I said, look, you got detectives. I got evidence. I got video. Everybody knew I had evidence, video evidence, all that, ready to go. And then the police department member told me, we don't need to see that because we're not going to waste our resources protecting somebody who's not from here. Okay? So even though I had evidence of what happened, the police department refused to take it. They told me that and I kept calling back. Now, I tried to lawyer up. I couldn't get a lawyer to go against me, to go, against Millbrook. I think the sheriff's been the same sheriff since '96. The mayor's been since the '90s. The same people. Go figure. I mean, the same people since the '90s. You know what I mean? So.
See what I mean, people? This is basically the same thing that's going on with us here in Huntsville City Schools. I mean, everybody's on the same page. The racism against, we're thrown in a bag as Latinos when the freaking Mexicans are also more racist than even they are. So we're Dominicans, we're by ourselves. But guess what? Jehovah, God, is more powerful than all these the racist folks, all these satanic MFs. Yep. Well, there you see it. This guy has his luck. He's got a family. He's got a family to go to back to Florida. We got nobody. It was only me and my child. Me as a responsible father, and my son who has special needs. His mother is a totally irresponsible, never calls him, forgets his birthdays. I mean, worse than a crackhead. Because she doesn't even take drugs, and she is this way. So imagine. There's no excuse. But that's besides the point. We don't need her. But the thing is that it's not like my story. No, this goes on constantly with any immigrant that comes over here. Everybody gangs up. I'm going to repeat again. Thank God, thank Yahweh for Miss Crystal Alexander, the principal of the school, who at least she has a heart for the children. Eventually, she's not racist. But this is like 1% of the 90% of Huntsville City Schools personnel and the administration. Totally disgusting. But I mean, God puts you in places to make a point. And like Goliath against David, I'm David. You know what happened in that story. God bless you.